Finesses, you are all part of this sick, twisted, toxic circus that we call the No Cheese Fantasy Football League. It is your host, the Trash Bag, ready to rock and roll, bring you all the week one finesse. It was quite a busy day here, week number one. We've got some overreactions, we've got some underreactions, we've got some things that the people in this league are just freaking out about. So they're going after making these ridiculous trades. I mean, I've got Clay has made more trades than me, and I've made a trade. It's shocking. It's disgusting. I'm ashamed of myself. I'm saddened to look at my daughter in the eye and tell her that I'm her dad. It's just a disgusting situation. I ought to be ashamed of myself, and quite frankly, should be persecuted to the full extent of the law. No Las Vegas Raiders are being persecuted to the extent of the law. So yeah, this week we got a few things we got to go over. We got the matchups review. We got best plays. We got worst plays. We got pathetic teams. We got pathetic coaches. Everything you could possibly imagine, we're going over. We got we also got people in Greer who can't drive. Yeah, I guess we'll get started with some of the things. It's by the way, your host, the Trash Bag. It is the high man of the week. I outdid Skeet Paws by a couple points, and that's it. He's really easy, and that's it. I don't know what more to say about it. But I drafted my team. I outdid him, and that's just the extent of it. And I hate to do that for him, but he's very easy. Gary was easy. Wait, what is that? What is that? And ladies and gentlemen, that is the Ravens ACL and injury tracker. Week one brought to you by ACL Has Left the Chat University. Ravens cornerback Kyle Fuller tore his ACL, first of many ACLs that has indeed left the chat. That's one ACL. Our offensive tackle, Jawan James, his Achilles left the chat. What do you say? That's a new thing that we're introducing to the pod. Mr. Big Pod Energy right here. I got, we're going to keep track of ACLs, Achilles, anything Ravens ligament related, we're going to try to keep track of. So, I hope that I'm not giving you too many names on this list, but based on the track record of the Ravens and the pathetic disgrace of a coaching and conditioning staff that we have, I would imagine that we would indeed be seeing this segment moving forward. Speaking of moving forward, the Denver Broncos, the Nathaniel Hackett situation is nothing that's just I'm not just blowing it out of proportion. No Jenny McCarthy on blowing something out of proportion. I'm not just doing that. I'm not, what is going on is shocking. The things that transpired last night it was unbelievable. I've literally never seen anything like it. It was, I mean, you've got receivers, you've got every single level. You are better than the Seahawks. I'm not trying to roast cheese. It's just the reality of the situation. You have a $250 million man with Russell Wilson. You don't give it to him. You let a kicker who's good try to kick a 65-yarder, but he's not Justin Tucker. That's just the reality of it. And it's a little shocking that it was even attempted, considering he had a chance to give it put it in his hand, let Russ cook. Russ had 350 yards. His prop bet over under was 240. I nailed that over, but thanks to Geno Smith absolutely taking over the league as a favorite for MVP, I was not able to secure the bag for that parlay. Thank you, Geno Smith, for that. We'll move forward as to some of the things we got to look at. The most pathetic team, we'll start with the most pathetic team performance as a whole, the teams. Again, the Atlanta Falcons. How many times do you have to continue to do this? How many times do you have to blow leads? It's every single week with you guys. I don't get it. It is a testament to Thomas Dimitrov, Arthur Blank, the coaching staff. It's just, they're horrible. I don't understand. I mean, you're up 26-10 in the fourth quarter. It's I'm not even going to get into detail because I'll get frustrated, and I don't feel like getting frustrated today. The Dallas Cowboys. Don't come at me, miss me with that the Dak Prescott stuff. He wasn't doing anything beforehand. You got CeeDee Lamb. He had 11 targets and 2 catches on 11 targets. Do not try to blame that on an injury. Don't. I don't want to hear it. I do not want to even go there. The New England Patriots, I'm beginning to think that Tom Brady may actually indeed be the GOAT because Bill Belichick is just laughable without him. Mac Jones, hilarious. The dude has, he's had back spasms, no cheese on that. He can't even play. He has a good, decent receiving core, and for what, right? You can't even give him the ball. You've got 68 snaps at running back position, split 31% down the middle, so it is a perfect committee. Nothing for fantasy. Bill Belichick, you can go choke on glass, my boy. We got the Packers. Rodgers, I don't know if he's high. I don't know if the drugs are kicking in from the last 10 years. I have no idea. But clearly, something's going on. I think I'm going to say the most pathetic team performance overall was the Los Angeles Rams. I mean, it's just the team. I think it's a retirement facility for these older players. No White House on being a retirement facility. They have no clue what's going on. It was really hard to watch. Cooper Kupp got his, but I mean, that's getting to be because Cooper Kupp is sleeping with Matthew Stafford. That's for sure the only reason. Call no Jimmy Epting on sleeping with people that you're not married to. I don't get it. I really don't get it. But that was pathetic. It was absolutely pathetic. The best play that I could find this week was Galt's Jahan Dotson. Little spoon feeding, I will say that. He had like 4 targets, 2 of which were touchdowns for 40 yards, but he got it done. I can't knock that, nor will I knock that. Worst play of the week, down to 2. Dead clocks Knox. He shouldn't be started. He shouldn't be rostered. Clay robbed Calder at gunpoint, giving him away for Travis Kelce and Aaron Jones, RB2 and tight end 400. He just absolute highway robbery, and Clay ought to be ashamed of himself for doing that to Calder. And